Hey guys, so what if someone wished back Planet Vegeta using the Namekian Dragon Balls? Now, wishing back a planet is definitely possible. We've seen the Majin Buu saga when they had to wish Earth back from when Kid Buu was just destroying that and destroying other planets as well. So it's definitely possible. All right, let's get this started. So after the events of the Dragon Ball Super movie, but before the Moro arc in the manga, Frieza has a plan to wish back Planet Vegeta if he could get his hands on the Namekian Dragon Balls. So he gets the Dragon Balls, or or rather his henchmen, the Frieza Force, members of the Frieza Force gather up the Dragon Balls, just like in the Dragon Ball Super movie, when they go to Earth to get the Dragon Balls, it sends people with low power levels so they can't be detected by the likes of Goku or Vegeta. So now Frieza has all 7 Dragon Balls on New Namek, and his first wish is to wish Planet Vegeta back. And his second wish, Frieza wishes all the people that he killed with his giant death ball that destroyed Planet Vegeta. He wishes all of them back, all the Saiyans. And then his third and final wish, Frieza wishes to have complete control, complete mind control over the Saiyans wished back, so that none of them would even think about betraying him. So the purpose of all this is so he could get his revenge, Goku and Vegeta, especially Goku, and also to really bolster the power of the Frieza Force to increase his numbers and to have just the army that they're not going to betray him. He knows what the wish is. So then Frieza decides to hold a deathmatch style tournament in order to determine the strongest of the strong Saiyans. So it's basically a free fall. Just everyone just fights against each other, and whoever survives will members of the Frieza Force. So the ones that survive, he has them all trained for 4 months, just like Frieza did, before sending them out to conquer planets and do the planet trade business that they did, back in the day, or planet selling business. And Frieza is one shrewd real estate mogul, so he says that for now, Earth is off limits until we could get everyone together to conquer it. Because of Goku and Vegeta and everyone else, all their Sea Warriors are there. Now Bardock, despite being under Frieza's spell, feels some emotion when thinking of Earth. He doesn't know why. It's just a feeling he can't shake. Now at least half the Saiyans obtain God Ki by doing the ritual of 6 Saiyans have to be involved. They all give their power to, or 5 give their power to the one Saiyan, just like in the Battle of the Gods movie, and then the first arc of Dragon Ball Super. So they all have God Ki, and the ones that don't are still really powerful, and figure out how to transform into Super Saiyans at least. So then all the Saiyans head to Earth. The time has come. They're ready. They set a course for Earth. So the ones that don't have God Ki transform into great apes and just start to demolish the whole planet, basically, city by city. They're just tearing up everything. The Z-Fighters took notice and all fight together against Frieza's brainwashed Saiyans. The great apes were actually easy enough to take down. All they had to do was remove their tails and then finish them off before they could, get back up again. But the even more difficult task was the army of Super Saiyan gods. Even Goku and Vegeta were struggling against them. So Goku decides to use instant transmission to go to planet Vampa and tell Brawly what's going on, and then he picks up Brawly and brings him back to Earth where he could help him in the fight. And Brawly's incredible power and his legendary Super Saiyan form kind of even the odds, kind of even the playing field somewhat, at least. So as the battle unfolded, Frieza was in his spaceship, just hovering above the Earth's atmosphere and sipping his red wine, just watching. It's kind of hard to see from up there, but he could still sense Ki, so he kind of sensing what's going on down there. As he's looking down at the Earth, he's sipping his wine, he's contemplating just blowing up the Earth and just ending it there. But he He then thought if he did that, then Goku would see the death ball coming, just use his instant transmission to get off the planet, and Frieza more than anything just wanted to kill Goku above all else to really properly exact his revenge. So Frieza decides to head down to Earth to see what progress is being made. So Goku and the others were holding their own, and of course you had Brawly, and even you had, Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, Chaozu, you had all of them, and they're kind of sticking close together because they're just not as strong as the Saiyans. And, Gohan was in there, and Piccolo, and, they stuck together, and Androids 17 and 18 fought together. But still, with all those fighters against an army of Super Saiyan gods, they were starting to struggle. When Bardock comes across Goku, Goku who was in Master Ultra Instinct at this point, kind of overused it, and now he was just back in his base form, just trying to rest. So Bardock sees him, and his mind flickers a memory of him sending someone off in a space pod years ago that resembles Goku. Goku looked at Bardock, not quite remembering who he is, yet noticing a strong resemblance between the two. He says, "Have we met before? I got the feeling we have." Bardock is then flooded with more memories of his son. Finally, he blurts out the name Kakarot. Goku says, "Yeah, that's my Saiyan name, but here on Earth I go by Goku. Who are you?" Bardock sheds a tear when he says, "I'm Bardock, your father." Goku is surprised at first, but then smiling says, "I had a feeling that you were. I bet you're strong too. Someone must have used the Dragon Balls to wish you and all the other Saiyans back, huh?" Just then, Frieza descends down to Earth, and he says, "That would be me, monkey." Then Frieza orders Bardock to attack Goku. Bardock, he resists and says, "Sorry, that won't be happening today, Lord Frieza." Baffled Frieza replies, "Impossible. You're supposed to have no will of your own. Do everything that I command. If only I didn't kill that Namekian dragon," because I forgot to mention he killed the Namekian dragon after he made his wishes, just to ensure that no one else uses them, cover his bases. So he says, "Oh, I shouldn't have killed the dragon, then maybe I could have asked him if any side effects to this spell." Frieza then looks around. All of the same army, they stop attacking all of a sudden and just stand idle. Confused about what is happening to them, Goku looks up at the sky to see that it's dark, clearing up suddenly. "Hey, someone must have used the Dragon Balls just now," says Goku. "That would be my wife, Kakarot," says Vegeta, appearing from behind Frieza. So then Vegeta explains that the first wish Bulma made was to undo the spell from Frieza's wish he made with new Namek's Dragon Balls. The second wish for Shenron to explain to all the Saiyans who were brought back, to tell them just what happened, what Frieza did. And now Frieza is just cringing, and as he looks around at all the Saiyans that are surrounding him, including Goku and Vegeta, who stand back and let the Saiyans get some good punches in, and Frieza probably comes in too to get a few shots in, but then he stands back and just lets, the other Saiyans, have their fun. So when Frieza is backed into the corner, he turns into Golden Frieza and takes some of them down. And Bardock gets some shots in on Frieza. Bardock uses his final Spirit Cannon on Frieza, which sends the evil Emperor flying in the air. Frieza tries to escape the Saiyan warriors who are firing off rounds of Ki Blast at the tyrant, until they suddenly stop. Frieza evaded most of the Ki Blast, but not the one that was coming for him. Frieza looks down at the Saiyans, who he once controlled, who are now smiling. "Hey Frieza, behind you," says Goku. Frieza looks behind him to see a massive Ki Ball forming, and Vegeta standing proud, wielding it. Goku, Gohan, Krillin, Brawly, the other Z-Fighters, and all the Saiyans of Planet Vegeta stood transfixed at what came next. "Frieza, this is for all the Saiyans of Planet Vegeta, along with everyone else who you've made suffer." "Big Bang Attack," shouts Vegeta, his Saiyan pride coursing through him. Everyone watched as the evil Emperor of Universe 7 screamed in agony as the force of Vegeta's blast vaporized him for good. So afterwards, everyone was invited to Planet Vegeta to celebrate with a big feast in which Beerus and Whis attended. Beerus, who originally gave the order to Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta, is wondering if he should just destroy it here and now. Looking around, seeing all the Saiyans and Earthlings getting along, Beerus says to Whis, "I'll give them another 100 years to reform themselves. If not, then I'll destroy them all." Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and hit subscribe, and tap that notification bell for more videos. Thanks for watching.